try the right side here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he makes it past the 50. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is.
What's up, man?
Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
How you doing, sir?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, but he's got it.
Now a handoff looking right. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Really fine.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Carr to throw. This to Jarwin. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to
That's why
yards. They take him down at the 26. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
I'll be thinking it's
so the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard. But
I need 100 yards.
To the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game, that has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. looking to throw. McKenzie. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Nick Nelson that time who got a hand in to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That was a really nice run there to bring up third and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Here we go, 50. Alpha. 50. Right here. Ready.
From the gun on third down, McKenzie. He's got his tight end fan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
You want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
All right, go on. 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. Here we go. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
On first down, McKenzie. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
I'm not going to the Monte.
On the set. Spotting 56. Get your swarm on. High 7, let's go. Check 9. Greystone travel. Greystone travel. 56.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McKenzie. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And some room to work. Past the and now off to the races down the right side. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Stephen Hauschka for the point after.
Touchdown, City.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Oh, I see.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, McKenzie. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports.
How much?
Here we go. And 2's on. Charlie. 24 is the box.
Throwing on first down. McKenzie. He finds Taylor. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 receivers now. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4. This is the tight end Fant. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. McKenzie. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taywan Taylor, his 4th touchdown of the year.
You about to hit me for real?
Hell yeah, that hurt.
I'm not hitting you hard.
How you gonna say it?
No good. Just his 2nd.
Like when I hit you on your back, you ain't got no shirt on, so that hurt, right?
There it is.
Oh.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Move, dog.
He's fielded at the 2. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a handoff here to his running back. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What do you think, bro?
Now they try the right side here. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that 2nd one? What a nice run on that particular play.
Talk about what?
I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip
What's
off yards like this.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Nowhere to escape.
What's he talking about,
he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Well, they go play fake.
That's the girl.
Nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Here's Carr. Dancing to his left. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Man, we see a lot of quarterbacks try and do this. They get out of the pocket, they get in trouble, and they try and force the ball into their star receiver to make a play, sometimes whether he's open or not. And I think this time is definitely an or not.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down, McKenzie. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
In the jungle, my jungle. I need too much yard rushing. Right, this is gonna be hard. Okay, you know I'm breaking on.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Be a long day for you. Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Off play action. McKenzie. He's going to go for a
That's
big
good.
play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
No, I want to
On 3rd down, McKenzie. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh? Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now a handoff looking right. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
On 1st and 10, McKenzie into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
Wide, get wide.
Express.
Kill. Check. Kill.
right, Chief. Check, check, check. Express. Check 26. Get set. Get set.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Blue dog Porkers. Blue dog Porkers. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun. McKenzie. That's caught over the middle by Fant. There he goes right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. From the gun, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, McKenzie. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50. He can't hang. Yep, he's not going to get me. Mike 50.
From
from the gun on third down. McKenzie. And that will be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. With it is Brown. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Trying to every game I'm gonna play is gonna be competitive. Hey, subscribe to my channel.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
The Red Sea.
Subscribe to my channel.
There he goes. He's at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A great effort there. 83 yards. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
Let's go.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly,
skyrocketed.
right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
This fielded at the 2.
Love you.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, it wasn't even the plays, bro. It's the I got a new channel, so you gotta subscribe to this one.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they're going to be
it's a new channel, bro. You gotta subscribe to this one. My email was broken. I mean, somebody hacked my email.
Seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing such scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game. And
all right, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
They have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage.
Hey, spread the word,
the Broncos
bro.
onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception.
You know, me and my girls gonna start doing skits and stuff. So
throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Going to give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Come on, bro.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they snap him short of the first.
We got 2 or 5. All right, we good.
He can only get to the 20. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said...
This mother effing kicker.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they got themselves a 1st down. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Operating from the gun. McKenzie going down the middle, and it's complete.
Hey, you gotta go.
Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
Yeah.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Back to throw. McKenzie.
Yeah, that's a bait. That's a bait.
Incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running.
That's a bait, bro.
But to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. McKenzie. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
He about to throw no pick.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Good deep.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, McKenzie, open man is taken. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. The time
Come on, bro. I told you to take.
I
put James
on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Lindsay. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
How did I know green light?
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Check, 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 check.
On 4th down, McKenzie. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
We got this.
Cut.
Never mind. It gives you double XP. I just wasted all my money.
Add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe,
Alright,
partner,
205.
is the confidence level in him
Think
so
stop
high
him.
that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
Don't be scared. It's through.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. No, no, no.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A beautiful spin and room to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You told your going first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23.
Am I here in the world?
Yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And to give this time to the tailback. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. We're good. 180. Express. Hey, Raider 2. 27
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Check. Express.
Now a handoff.
I had touchdown. Free.
One of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I had touchdown, bro. I tried to cut back, so I just
Now
slid.
they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I tried to be slick.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Now Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this.
I think I need one more touchdown, bro.
Again,
I really think I need one more touchdown.
Continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
When do you get the lead guys involved in the receiver?
Here we go, here we go. 70 in 6. Stay with your man.
I thought it takes 20 minutes to lead. I don't know.
Is it 200 yards or 5 touchdowns? Sure.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah, they thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh, yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for the Raiders, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
You owe me. You owe me. Yes, he got X Factor. Let's get it. Let's see your X Factor, bro. I'm running back. Got X Factor, boy. That nigga owe me. Damn, he got 3. I'm not you, bro. Babe, what you wanna do? You wanna watch a movie? I'm done. We can do whatever you wanna do. What you mean nothing? Come on, let's go. Let's see the house.
No.
Get dressed.
No.
Yes, come on.
No.
Please. Please.
No, I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like you just talking about it earlier. What's wrong with you? Ew.
What? You the fucking lie.
Fucking lie. Let's go, boy. This is what I should have done. I could give him away, or defense was fucking. That's y'all smart, man. Ew! That boy mad, boy. Bro, monster. I'm debating. Should I go? I probably. He gave me. What you do? I won't go. I'm not gonna do something.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't geeks, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the Jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my Jag talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking, right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grind brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that? Looking at my window. They say that it's the money. I'm like 10 over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a. She in the. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't getting.
Yeah, oh, he's gonna go. So, baby.
First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it
Trade.
back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Babe, you want some movie? Well, you don't want to do nothing with me, huh?
Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Why you don't want to do nothing, Till? Let's go out. Let's go to the club or somewhere. Huh? You fine. You don't feel like it. What's wrong with you?
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their optics, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing. The opposition ain't all that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Oh, he behind 16 carats, bro. You can get him if you want to.
I have my form on, that's it. Go get Charlie. Rapid.
Come back, let's watch the movie. You heard me? Let's go somewhere. You don't want to go to the beach? Why not? What's that movie you want to watch? It's a good movie. Just
No.
cheat, jerk.
Stop.
Okay, drink this some shit. I love you. You do. You wanna come with me to the church now? Why you not playing basketball? No, it's not your time. How about if it happened next year, you'll do it? If it happened next year, you'll do it? You promise? What are you talking about? I don't either. I'll play Bears. I was hurt. Who the fuck he lost to? I had to watch whoever he lost to. But he played me different. I should have got my sister. I should got my sister's small TV. You watch TV right there. I be playing the game down there. Raw, huh? Why not?